Tasmania show, yeah.
Wagwan gang, back in this thing. And if you really gang, bang that like button. And if you like the vibe, subscribe. If you don't have good energy, please keep your ass inside. You're tuning into the Tasmania show with Taz Tycoon, brought to you by Tazzy's Baddies. Y'all know we good in every hood. Make sure y'all cop some merch and show some love. Today we talking about neighborhood nip. Last time that I checked, man, if you know me, you know I love neighborhood nip. Rest in peace, man. Shout out to the whole Marathon family. Black Sam, BH, Killer Twan, Jay Stone, man, Lauren London, like everybody, man. Like, been showing mad love. Shout out to India Love. Go check out my vlog with India Love on the Indica Love release at the Marathon Collective Cannabis. Been a huge fan of Nipsey Hussle, man. I've had the pleasure of meeting Nipsey right before he passed away. I believe the event was when they did the Slauson sweatshirt release. I was there, Lil Baby was there. One of my best memories ever, man. Like, great time, man. Nip was everything, man. I lived for his interviews. Vector 90, seeing all the things that he did with Crenshaw, just a pillar in the community, man. Somebody that I really, a leader of our community that I really look up to. And his unfortunate demise on March 31st, 2019, like, I remember where I was at. Shit rocked my world, dog. Like, still couldn't believe it. You know, I'm a huge fan. Like, I still have the XXL freshman cover with Nipsey on it and J. Cole signed the cover. I remember I got Bullets Ain't Got No Name, Volume 1, 2, and 3 on CD. I remember going to the Marathon shop before it got converted to the store. Shout out to Idris Sandu. Shout out to his moms, you know, Angelica. I met her and she put me on a whole book list. I could go Marathon, like, stories days for days, man. Huge inspiration, man. And, you know, Marathon Burger has been the recent release. I don't know if y'all know, but there was a Marathon Burger at the Fat Burger over there by the Shell gas station. That's where the original Marathon Burger had came from. And basically, like Black Sam got word that they were selling a Marathon Premium Burger at their spot. And Black Sam was like, oh, no, we need to get ahead of this. And had they not did that, you know, we wouldn't probably have the Marathon Burger right now. I had the Tiger Shrimp. You know what I'm saying? I don't eat beef paws. I eat ground turkey. So I'm hoping that y'all can get a ground turkey burger, that Wagyu on a, you know, I want to try the burger. Like, I'm telling y'all. But I've had the shrimp, everything. But they just did the grand opening of their location in Long Beach. And from Stevie Wonder to, you know, Snoop Dogg came out. But we're going to get into hearing what Black Sam had to say about his brother's legacy.
Various ways, we would have never had an opportunity to buy the lot without that happening. And I remember Marquise coming and being a part of helping us, you know, being very instrumental in helping us get the parking lot. I don't know what was going on in the city, but he was always somebody that championed ownership and had a lot of conversations with Hustle about it. And Dave Gross came in and partnered up with us. And so, not to be long-winded, I say all that to say how important this parking lot is and how important this corner is, from little kids to ownership, and even what happened to my brother in this parking lot. Wanted to inspire people. Many a times we had conversations about what was going on, and it was like, bro, we gotta move and we gotta put the store somewhere else. There's too much going on. I'm catching cases, going to jail, dealing with all type of shit, hood politics, getting into it, you know, regular shit that people go through. And Hustle's like, bro, we opening this first store here. We could put the second one somewhere else. We opening this first Marathon store here, because my shit has to inspire. And my shit has to inspire people. And first and foremost, it has to inspire the people that grow up here, that grow up where I grew up, that was with me and seen me, that had to understand that you can do it. So he used to always tell me, bro, we gonna make the money, man. That shit comes and goes, but my shit is more bigger than that. My shit is here to inspire people. And the whole city came out and we went everywhere, but we made sure that we stopped here. And the sun had already come down, and it was dark. We stopped here and we came out because we wanted to, you know, pay homage to bro here at this location because it meant so much to us and to him. And as we were there, I think, you know, Nation of Islam was there with us, helping us. And shout out to them, appreciate them so much. And everybody, the whole city came out. I remember being outside and I felt the beam like I thought it was a light on the roof just shining on my back. It was so hot and so strong. And I know we had drove by and it was dark, so I looked up. I thought somebody put a spotlight on, and the sun had came back out and was shining so strong.
And shout out to Black Sam, yo. Sometimes it's really, really tough. Not sometimes, all the time it's tough to watch Sam. You know, Sam was Nip Hussle's biggest inspiration, man. When you hear about him hustling, you know, putting the money in the ground, you know, I think it was the dedication, the money got molded. Like, it's so many stories you hear about Black Sam, you know, being a hustler. And I see Black Sam out here doing more interviews, talking about Nip. It's been so beautiful seeing Black Sam out there. If you haven't had a chance to go check out the Marathon Burger, you know, he got celebrities coming in there cooking, YG pulling up, you know what I'm saying? But it's very heartbreaking because it's been a lot of bullshit since Nip passed. Like, people out here talking shit, going crazy, and it's just nutty, you know, how his life ended, you know, in that parking lot. I remember where I was at March 31st when I got that call and I seen it, and it just was like the most disrespectful thing to ever see, man. Like a pillar in the community and just hatred. Like, he was going to talk about gun violence and ending gun violence. The very next day he had a meeting set up, and I ain't gonna hold you, on March 31st when I woke up on April 1st, I thought that shit was an April Fool's joke. And it's like a lot of people playing with their name. I saw this recent interview with Black Sam on P Nice. It was a really, really dope interview. And, you know, he was just talking about, like, you know, the story, and, like, you know, he wished that, you know, Shitty Cuz didn't go to jail. You know what I'm saying? Checking himself into a nut house and just being on some goofy shit, man. But it's sad. But Nip's legacy, Nipsey Hussle Square, like Crenshaw and Slauson, it's like he's not here in the physical, but that's still his block. So no matter what, you know, they've reopened the block for the Neighborhood Nip Foundation. And I just love to see what the whole Hussle family and what they're doing right now to honor his legacy, from Cross to Imani, from even Killer Cam talking about him. It's really beautiful to see how they're honoring his legacy. And we're going to get into a clip of YG, you know what I'm saying, in the kitchen cooking, giving out 60 burgers on 6-0. Look, check this out.
Burgers for the next 60 customers.
We shut off the 400.
Shut up the 400.
All money in 400. We in the building.
38.
60 for Nip. 6-0.
Yeah. But I can't do that. This is my mama number.
Oh, okay.
Hello. So this is what we're gonna do. I'm gonna do. Let me do the next 42. That's my lucky number. My mom here. The next 42 burgers is on me. Hello. You know what? Matter of fact, I'm gonna see YG and his 60, and I'm gonna go with his 60 as well, but I know what it is.
Man, look, it's just to see everybody still pulling up, man. I think I saw the Let's Rap About It podcast pull up. You know, Dave East, I know y'all told y'all he's one of my favorite rappers. Him and Nipsey collabing on Clarity. You know, like, it's just so dope to see how people still pull up. Roddy Ricch, you know, at the different functions, like this is I think their third Marathon Burger, if I'm not mistaken. They got a truck outside the Marathon dispensary out there in Canoga Park. And I heard they even talking about opening up a Marathon Burger in New York on the East Coast, man. They got to get one in VA, you feel me? They got to like whatever you can do to help, you know, honor his legacy. The Marathon Run Club, I'm a part of that. Shout out to Jorge Paniche. You know, they just did a run with Drink Champs, Run Champs, and Nori. So it's really dope to see how the brand and the legacy of the marathon is continuing. I think I saw Karen Civil out there doing her thing as well. It's really, really beautiful. So for them to open up the Long Beach location, I know a lot of people always said growing up, like, Nip looked just like Snoop. And even when it came to the NWA movie, I heard Nipsey turned down the role because even in the 48 Laws of Power, it says never to fill a big man's shoes, you know, another man's shoes. And I think that Nip took a very distinct approach about separating himself. He turned down a Rick Ross deal. He turned down T.I. deal. You know, he took the stairs where a lot of people would have taken the elevator and really put his team on, man. That Victory Lap album was so beautiful. And I think that it feels like it really sucks that he lost his life in that parking lot, you know, and it's also, there's nothing beautiful about it, but it's just a very interesting story, you know what I'm saying? And I know Black Sam said he is never planning on opening that store again, but it's dope that they have the Neighborhood Nip Foundation. Shout out to David Gross, Vector 90. Like I said, I just love what they're doing and how they're expanding the brand. And yeah, we got Snoop Dogg, you know, Stevie Wonder was there for the grand opening in Long Beach, but we got Snoop Dogg right here at the Long Beach opening, so we're going to check that out too.
The grand opening for the Marathon Burger. What up, loved one? Represent one time for your mom. We're here.
Open
I see big crowds like that, fears face everything and rise, and you shouldn't fear no man. You should only fear God. It's things like those environments that give me a little bit of anxiety because it's people that's always on bullshit. Misery loves company, and it just seems like there was a lot of goofy things going on in the internet. And when you got everybody coming together to celebrate life and legacy and Nipsey Hussle Square and another Marathon Burger, unfortunately, as beautiful as a celebration that it is, I saw Lauren London was out there, Imani Cross, like the entire family, like seeing everybody, Sam, all of that, Black Sam, his sister Sam. But it's unfortunate because around 3:30 p.m., gunfire broke out on Pine Avenue, about half a block from the restaurant's grand opening event. 3 people were shot. 1 person died after being taken to the hospital, and 2 others were injured but reported in stable condition. Police said the shooting happened near the event but wasn't directly connected to the restaurant itself. The opening drew a large crowd from Snoop Dogg, and everybody was out there. Police were still investigating the motive. No arrests have been announced, but it's just unfortunate because it's like it's always some bullshit surrounded by it's like you got people coming together and it's like people can't get their shit together. Like Nip is no longer here. He already lost his life to gun violence, and whether they saying it's affiliated or not, it's like it's shit like that that's still going on, man. People like this man lost his life. And the marathon continues. It's like no matter what y'all do, the marathon continues. Whether it's the marathon cannabis, whether it's the marathon run club, whether it's the marathon clothing, whether it's the marathon burger, that shit don't stop. You know what I'm saying? Endurance, run a lap. Stop running your fucking mouth and run a lap, man. Shout out to the whole marathon family. Like TMC, like I really live that shit. I got All Money In tatted on the back of my arm, man. That man was a huge and still is a huge inspiration. I could watch Nip interviews all day and get game. If you haven't, man, you got to go check it out. One of my favorite songs ever. I don't stress out, nigga. Poke my chest out, nigga. Wait on the show to bring my best out, nigga. Get it right or you get left out, nigga. Like, come on. Like, I'm talking about Mailbox Money. I'm talking a marathon. I'm talking about that whole catalog. You can learn a lot of game. Any place I ever go into. Shout out to Joe from Utah. I was just in the studio with him. Walked in, you know what I'm saying? He had Nip on the wall. Culture Barbershop on the wall. Like if I go into any place and you game and you hip to Nip, man, that shit is just like I always got Nip around me. Like anybody that knows me, man, like I'm talking about one of the biggest inspiration, marathon OG, you name it. And Nipsey Hussle's legacy is going still strong, man. You cannot stop the marathon. You know what I'm saying? It's just unfortunate, shout out to the entire family and the grand opening and everything that they're doing to honor his legacy. And me, I try to live my life through the marathon legacy every single day, man. I read the books, whether it's the 22 Immutable Laws of Brandon. You know what I'm saying? I got the whole book list. Shout out to his mom's Angelica, beautiful, beautiful woman. We had a beautiful conversation a couple of years ago at Hope Restaurant. And it's just dope, man, because it's there's a lot that you can learn. There's a really dope book called The Marathon Don't Stop. I believe it's what the book is called. Make sure y'all check that out. Show love, man. Check out the marathonclothing.com. Make sure y'all go to the Marathon Burger. Stay safe out here, man. Really get outside, man, and like get with the marathon club, run a lap, have your endurance up, man. There's so much that Nipsey Hussle has taught me, and I'm still learning. I'm still holding my marathon flag up, and I'm running, and I'm gonna keep running it up, and I'm gonna keep your name alive, man. Like if you haven't, also to check out my dedication freestyle, man. Matter of fact, like I'm gonna make sure I go ahead and throw that. Matter of fact, y'all just go check. I ain't even gonna put it in the video because it's not about that. But I did do a marathon freestyle at the marathon cannabis location out in Canoga Park, man. Shout out to the entire marathon family, Marathon John, BH, man. The list goes on, man. Like I said, man, it's unfortunate. Rest in peace, Neighborhood Nip. If you really gang, bang that like button, and if you like the vibe, subscribe. Stop running your mouth and run a lap. Y'all already know the marathon continues. You're tuning into the Tasmania Show with Taz Tycoon. Let's go.
Tycoon running up the score. Tazzy's baddies on the floor. And that ass is super fatty. Call me Zaddy, throw some more. Super nasty, she a savage. Slaughter fucker like a whore. Popping bottles, foreign models. Tycoon on the world tour. Shorty, what you bad for? Turn this to a hit-a-thon. Damn, all your bitches bad. Tell them they can come along.